Sending data. Okay, now it says upcoming. Go to the fucking thing. It's sending data again. Live. I might log a ticket with fucking Restream. See what, like, this is two weeks in a row now that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no rhyme, no reason. Yeah, I'm definitely live.
Yep.
I don't know why. This is really fucking annoying. Anyway, this is the manager at Nokomis Daycare in Minneapolis reported that someone broke into the facility and stole all their documents.
Yesterday morning, I was called by the owner because unfortunately someone came in to our daycare. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back, broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall to come in. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well. We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. There were also checkbooks that were ripped from our check papers that were ripped from our book. This is devastating news, and we don't know why this is targeting our Somali community, as one video made by a specific individual made this all happen. We've been receiving hateful messages through our voice notes threatening us for the past couple of days.
I'm going to need to hear those, or I don't believe you.
Including one that happened yesterday morning when after the break-in.
Because this is the thing. So in military military actions, there's a concept called a shaping operation, and basically it's you get your opponent to do what you want them to do. So if you want them to move in a certain direction, you attack in another place, or like if you want them to reinforce an area, you sort of do a probing attack in one area and make it seem like you're gonna attack there. That's a shaping operation. This shit is a shaping operation, but it's not. It's shaping the narrative. So this is making it so that the media can say, "Oh, Nick Shirley's report." Nick Shirley has the narrative changes from the fraud itself to the response to the fraud. Like the public response to the fraud. Oh, they've been harassed. Racist messages. Like, oh, and one of their daycares was broken into. We need to protect these daycares' locations. We need to pass a law that hides the location so people can't look them up. What? Yeah, it's too dangerous for them to be able to look it up. Why should they be able to look it up?
They can still talk about the story without actually giving the facts on the story.
Yeah.
It's a response to the original story.
Yeah.
They're talking about. So they're still technically talking about it, but not at the same time.
Yeah, and then you can't say they're not talking about it. Yeah, they are. Look at all these articles about it that they then post, like they published one of and then stopped following up.
Yeah. And this is the guy that's wearing the $2,300 pair of glasses.
Yes, these are $2,300 glasses.
This is frightening and exhausting.
You mean the medicine glasses?
This is happening to us.
Yeah, the medicine glasses.
Somali communities as Somali Americans. We are supposed to stand with each other and help each other through everything that's happening. This is also sad that a video can cause all of this. I want to say that there are hundreds of daycares out there, Somali daycares that are out there, and we all help our children and everyone in our community. We have high quality daycares, and this is very sad news that one individual who made a false claim about fraud that is happening in the daycares, how engaged everyone else to come and do this to us.
Did he actually make a claim about fraud, or did he ask questions?
He did ask questions. I don't think there was a direct claim. They were just saying, look, there's no kids here. So, yeah, it's, yeah. Like I said, there's a shaping of that's the shape. Actually, does this have the? They took all the money, records, and the money, and they yelled, "This is MAGA country." Oh yeah, they made sure to have a Karen in the background. Yeah. Well, like pants on fire. I don't think they have the thing about the glasses here.
Minnesota mom panics after seeing fraud bad in her script.
If childcare is cut, I'm unable to work or go to school. I understand fraud is bad.
She said fraud is bad. Oh my god!
She said
And look what we have here. The usual suspects. The order of Karens, that's
fraud
right.
is bad.
Fraud. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
My
no,
best
you didn't.
assumption, the reason why she freaked out about it is that she knows that if she speaks out about this, she could get pushback from inside of her own community as potentially being seen as against them or betraying them. So basically, we have people right now, this is crazy. So he says that somebody can't.
Anyway. Well, it started raining, so. Gravy dispute leads to stabbing at Vegas KFC. I just took a punt and added this to racism news because, well...
Prank Road in Martin Luther King. Police investigating reports of a...
Hold on. This is on Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Of course it is. It belongs in racism.
stabbing, detaining 4 people, and recovering a knife. Police say it was around 4 p.m. a KFC customer identified as 32-year-old Gerald Carter left with his meal but became frustrated with something inside his to-go order, returning to the fast food restaurant. A North Las Vegas arrest report indicating Carter became upset about his KFC gravy and said he wanted to speak with the manager. Carter walked to a nearby McDonald's and returned a second time to the KFC asking for a phone number to complain to. He then returned a third time, this time with his uncle, and began to argue at the counter with employees, allegedly, who were insulting him. According to security camera footage, the fight boiling over as Carter got behind the counter and stabbed an employee, punching
Jesus!
and wrestling by the drive-thru window, holding them in a severe chokehold. Carter then allegedly knocked out the employee and left until he and his uncle were detained by...
That's insane. I understand being mad that they didn't give you your fucking gravy, but Jesus. Oh, here's the glasses. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yep.
Oh, here comes the thunder. Oh, here's the hole.
Of what they say vandals did. Now, this is where they say the vandals got into the daycare through cinder block and appeared to be unsuccessful when trying many other ways.
I just want to point out they got into the daycare
Through pegboard.
through pegboard. What? What the fuck?
When trying many other ways. The daycare says it appears the vandals first tried to saw into the door of the Family Dollar
That looks like they've kicked the fucking door.
next door in the shopping center, but that didn't work. The manager claims those who broke in went straight to the office, stealing information of the many children who were taken care of here.
We are not a part of any harmful things that are being said.
Sure. I don't believe you. But nobody can prove it now.
Yeah, we can't produce the records because they've been stolen.
Oh god, this is fantastic. Based Taiwanese, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds like Mandarin. Yeah.
Well, that's the like main tower in Taiwan. Can't remember the name of it.
I don't know.
How have you not been to Taiwan, Tim? You've been all over Southeast Asia. You don't go to
Tim.
Taiwan. That's
Sorry,
really racist of you,
I've only
bro.
stopped at the Hong Kong airport. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't like the ladyboys in Taiwan.
Yeah,
That's why he doesn't go.
Dude, it's really fucking coming
They're
down.
female.
I only know how to do 1 to 10 in Cantonese, not Mandarin. So
I'm
I'm only
missing a
guessing.
wicked storm. I'm gonna have to blast through this. Attorney General Nick Brown, who is the Attorney General of Washington State, Says that there are claims and harassment happening. More shaping operations. Homosexual Benny Johnson says San Francisco quietly rolling out a $5 million per person reparations for black residents while in a $1 billion deficit.
$5 million payments to eligible black residents. However, paying for
Roll.
it may take some creative accounting. As the New York Post reports, the city's admitting it can't sign the checks as it's facing a $1 billion deficit.
That's fucking nuts.
When is
So
that?
hand him a check, just not sign it.
There is a little caveat to this thing. The mayor signed the bill, but all it does is establish a fund that is able to accept public or private money. So if the government wants to put money in, they can, but they don't have any money to put in, so they won't. But if rich people want to put money in to give to black people, so yes, calls for cash payouts of $5 million each to eligible black residents, debt forgiveness. So in addition to being given $5 million, you get your debts forgiven. You get 250 years of tax abatements and income subsidies.
Well, what's a tax abatement?
You don't have to pay tax.
For 250 years?
Yes. So that would be you,
damn.
your kids, your kids' kids, your kids' kids, and your kids' kids' kids.
Oh, yo, T.
Be 4 or 5 generations.
Because generational trauma and all that shit.
Yeah, because generational trauma and all that.
In San Francisco alone.
Yes.
Hang on.
So if you,
Hang on.
You know,
A free state.
that state, that city in that state that wasn't even a state when the Civil War kicked off, wasn't even a territory, I think.
And wasn't even
didn't
part of
even
the
exist.
Pretty sure it wasn't even part of the slave trade.
And didn't
Part of
have no
Mexico.
slaves because slavery was abolished by the time it fucking came around.
Yeah.
San Francisco
Oof.
is 5%
Yeah, I heard
black.
that.
Yeah,
that's
well,
why they're like,
nobody
"Hey."
said they'd have to spend a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that Reuben guy should put some money in. Put his money where his mouth is.
So black people can just move to California and claim it.
California cash. Dude, I'm like, the red area is getting to me.
Costy data point.
This building right behind me has 22 different home and community-based healthcare companies registered in the building. It's only 4 floors. I walked in there yesterday trying to find a number of them. Many of them are appear to be just window fronts, door fronts, with nobody behind. So same story, different location. We're here in St. Paul at this building, which looks like a warehouse or a dilapidated old building. Inside this building, there are 60 registered home and community health care organizations inside this one building. We're here in Northeast Minneapolis, and we're at a building that I believe is on the radar of authorities. They have questions about it. A lot of the businesses in here are home health care businesses. Of the total businesses, there's 37.
I think I just heard hail.
Ooh.
Pretty sure the car's under the deck. This liberal says, okay, this guy's threatening Nick Shirley because killing Nick Shirley will totally fix all that.
Okay, this punk ass little fucking racist white dude in Minneapolis, Nick, whoever the fuck he is. TikTok. Y'all know what. You're doing well. Fuck that dude.
Here he is. If you check his page, he deleted his post.
So I made a post about that Nick dude. I was like, yeah, TikTok, do your thing. And these people were like, FBI, report it to the FBI. Oh my God, please, come tear down my fucking door for like telling people to push the truth. Where do I live? Where? All I said was, do your thing, as in tell the truth.
What did you mean by the
telling
TikTok,
truth
motherfucker?
is now illegal from the FBI?
But you want people to find out your address?
America's special.
TikTok, motherfucker.
Yeah, TikTok.
That dude totally gets pegged.
Absolutely.
You can tell by his mouth, his beard shape. He's one of them. He's a bear.
The Somali TikToker who mocked Americans had a meltdown over Elon Musk. It appears to threaten his life.
When people say like this is fake, I'm like, actually, well, let's look at.
كان محو هايستا العق بس هايستا بدو فول حمية مسكو فول حمية كان وأدق ودم الربع. I wouldn't worry too much about this one. That الباقي يسجوا. I wouldn't worry too much about him. He about to die.
Deport.
Okay.
Elon said this. Then it's war.
Because you know, someone with the ear of the president, someone you really want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Like.
There's like a response to this as well. Oh, this is the one.
Yeah, anytime I hear them clicking or anything, all I can hear is Stewie going click, click, bloody click.
Click, click, bloody click. Sorry, I have to turn it up because apparently she has to whisper her begging.
By the taste of
being voiced in the same
she'll
breath.
get a taste of her dad's shoe.
Deport.
If you told me a week ago that my name and Elon Musk's name are being voiced in the same breath, I wouldn't believe you. But here I am today. Hello, if you know who I am, do you know why this video has to be made? On December 31st, 2025, my life took a tragic turn.
Tragic turn, fuck you.
And misheard on a now viral clip. In this clip, my words and what they are being translated to has been taken greatly out of context. I want to make myself clear. I never intended or even aimed to threaten the life of Elon Musk. I'm not a person that carries around hate. The media and Elon have taken my words completely out of context, and it's been deeply hurtful to watch how that's turned into me being dehumanized and painted as a villain. For context, the clip going viral was taken from a longer live segment and edited in a way that removes the heart of what I was trying to say. During that stream, some of my supporters asked me about my thoughts on Elon Musk in relation to his health after viral photos of him in swim shorts surfaced. My intention was to never mock and
Why did you say he was about to die?
In any way. What I was trying to express came from my personal experience. As a person gets older, health becomes more important, and it is something we should all be taking seriously and treat with care.
Whore. Elon's
my
not even
message
60.
was meant to encourage kindness towards our bodies and towards one another if we want to live a long, luxurious life.
Denaturalize, deport.
So she was just saying that Elon's fat and he's gonna have a heart attack. So he about to die. I wouldn't worry about him. That's really what
he about to die. Like it's so fucking transparent. Like we know what you fucking mean, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Some NGO probably paid a lawyer or PR firm.
Oh, for sure,
$100
100%.
Write that.
100%.
It's so-called must be on all his ice on my wrist. I am the captain now.
That's just crazy. Fuck. Woman in Atlanta, Georgia doesn't know what gratuity is.
Gratuity.
Who is gravity? And why is it $44? It's the tip. The tip? Y'all just put that shit on there? Yeah. All right.
Gratity. It is pretty ballsy to just put the fucking tip on there automatically.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah. I'd be like, no, run it again without the tip. Interesting take.
The average Somalian has an IQ of 68. The average American has an IQ of 98. Generally speaking, an IQ below 70 is the threshold where you're considered mentally disabled.
You can say the word.
So are we supposed to believe
Retarded.
our politicians and departments are so stupid that they can be scammed by literal retards?
No, yeah.
There you go.
Or are they complicit?
They're complicit. They're 100% complicit. They always have been. These are blue city. Like, these are blue cities in blue states.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking Christ. Really?
Yes, they truly broke in through that. Yes.
If you go back to that first image, you'll see that the drywall on the bottom left-hand corner, the paper is ripped on the inside of the wall and not the outside.
Yeah.
Yep. Someone hit it from the outside and ripped it out.
Yeah.
Someone hit it from the inside. From the outside of the wall and then pulled it out and it ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know it's an inside job, and
cops tell a different story.
And nothing was stolen in it anyway.
Where's the cops tell a different story part?
It's all through it. Basically, the cops are like, yeah, we haven't got any reports of anything stolen.
No loss was reported to officers, according to a preliminary report.
He said the alleged prowler stole important documents, including children's enrollment. However, no loss was reported to officers, according to a preliminary report to Minneapolis PD. MPD noted that the center later reached out with additional information, but the updated police report was not immediately available. So they went back later and went, oh shit, yeah, no, perfect. This is weird as hell too.
Crazy enough, it looks like the infamous Learning Center's manager also happens to be Mayor Jacob Fry's Somali handler. In addition to the initial video I found where he's dancing in the background, I have found several other videos. Here he goes, dancing in again. Jacob rolling up with the squad. Hell, he's even in the background of this TikTok. Unless this guy just happens to be the Somali Forrest Gump who just coincidentally ends up being in the background of all these crazy important videos, there might be something going on here. If this guy is in fact Ibrahim Ali, he pretty consistently escorts Jacob to a lot of Somali community events, which seems kind of random because he's just your average daycare manager, right? So I thought it was interesting that he said that his parents own the daycare facility because it's almost impossible to find his parents' names since the business is registered under Quality Learning Center Inc. And then I couldn't help but notice this Al-Bai Kitchen over here. Al-Bai Kitchen is owned by a woman named Fardosa Ali. Now apparently she has come out and said that she only owns the building and leases to the daycare center, but does not actually own the daycare center. Now I know Ali is a very common Somali last name, but the fact that her and Ibrahim have the same last name makes me believe that they are likely related. So I did a little sleuthing on Albie's Instagram, and sure enough, who do I see in the background of one of their videos? But our boy Ibrahim. I mean, this guy is a man about town. Even the infamous Ilhan Omar has been to Al-Bai Kitchen. Now before this was Al-Bai Kitchen, it was, you guessed it, a daycare center that was shut down in 2015 for stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars in fraud from the state's child care assistance program. This was the Salama Child Care Center, now Al-Bai Kitchen, and there's the side back door, which you guessed it, is the Quality Learning Center. The owner at the time was a woman named Fazia Ali. Again, another Ali. And then it gets better. It looks like Fardosa may also be affiliated with another childcare center right down the street on Nicolette, and this may or may not be her posing with the mayor. Honestly, this one's very hard to tell because she's all covered up. And coincidentally enough, I also found a video on Jacob Fry's TikTok where he talks about how the government is going to be investing so much into Nicolette Street to help all those small businesses who seem to be owned or affiliated with the Ali family, or just a bunch of people who happen to have the same last name, who happen to be affiliated with daycare centers on the very same street.
We're here on Nicolette. What you've got here is
denaturalized and deport Jacob Fry as well.
The community that's able to invest and uplift itself. Us investing in the community.
If I was the FBI, I would have a lot of questions for Mayor Jacob Fry.
Yeah, look, it may not reach all the way to the top with Waltz. He may just be the retard that he looks like he is on the podium, but like, it's got to go higher than just some of these people.
Yeah.
It has to be higher.
Yep, absolutely.
Someone in some NGO or some government agency has been ticking the boxes and changing paperwork and getting kickbacks. Someone has to be doing it.
Kay still here says, this is atrocious, but it's been going on for years, so it makes me think it's a psyop right now. I think it is just, I don't think it's a psyop. I think it's just people are finally, like, sometimes all it takes is one person to make one piece of content and the floodgates open. Like, it just has to hit. And Nick's thing hit at the right time.
with the right people.
With the right people, like, and it just exploded and I think the fact he put it on Twitter as well as YouTube helped it fucking just absolutely go cocoa bananas. Because it's got like something like 88 million views on fucking Twitter, plus the hundreds of people who've stolen it and re-uploaded it, and the hundreds of thousands of people who've clipped it and uploaded bits and pieces as well. It's become so pervasive.
And then all the other people who've reacted to it, and then
done their own investigations in their own states. Like there's stuff like there's people checking out Washington now as well.
On podcasts.
There's fucking people doing it here. There's people looking into the NDIS in Australia now.
Well, I mean, understandable.
I understand it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a complete raw.
I checked on the map. One of the highest NDIS provider locations in Australia is a density of 17 agencies per 100 people, and it's Newcastle West. And there's like 17 agencies because there's only 100 people who live in that suburb. So Newcastle West has 17 different NDIS providers in an area that's probably 1 kilometer by 2 kilometers, 2 k's long by 1 k wide.
What are they offering?
What is a provider though? Like a provider could be providing wheelchairs and other mobility aids, but another provider could be providing
they vary. They're like employment services. Like there's so many fucking the NDIS covers so many things.
Yeah.
That it's just it really is easy to abuse. Not as easy as it seems to be in fucking in America. But yeah. Anyway, let's quickly talk about some whores. Well, just one whore really. OnlyFans and Lily Phillips defends being Christian. Everyone's relationship with God is bespoke to them. Is this the one that did 1,113 men in 12 hours?
So that was Bonnie Blue.
No, that's Lily Phillips. She did it as well.
I did not know that. Sorry.
She did it as well.
She broke the record. Whoa.
She broke the record. Yeah. And here she is being washed in the bath because you need holy water to clean that up. No, she was born again. So
back into a hole.
So now she's
Lily Phillips.
Change the water ASAP. Yes.
Damn. Lily Phillips is Australian, isn't she?
Well played, sir.
No,
well
British.
played.
Pretty sure Phillips is British.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's British. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably an Anglican church, so they do it. They do everything.
Well,
there was an Australian whore that was doing something similar with.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, she's the one with the endometriosis or something that.
Because Lily Phillips is the crying chick in the intro with the OnlyFans thing.
Yep.
Oh, when she had finished doing 50 guys and she starts crying.
Yeah, well, no, she's doing an interview. I'll ask Grok. There's like an Aussie. Who's the big famous Australian?
Who's the Aussie
OnlyFans whore?
I think they labelled her Australia's most promiscuous woman.
Yeah.
Holly something? I can't remember.
Come on. No, not Angela White.
No, you leave her alone.
You leave her name out of your mouth.
Yes.
No, she was like. She was called Australia's most promiscuous.
Apparently, Lily Phillips operated out of Australia, though.
Any night.
Yes. You were faster than Grok. She slept with 300 people in 2023, 600 in 2024. Even higher goals and stunts in 2025.
Oh, she was the one who broke her vagina.
Ugh.
Wasn't she?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember there was a whore who broke her vagina and she's like, oh, I can't do it anymore. It's going to take a while to get repaired. It was just like a lol.
But she tear it?
No, she had some
guy broke one off in there and it's too hard to get out.
No, she had some endometriosis that was exacerbated by her whoring, and so she had to stop for a bit.
Fair enough.
Or it was something like that. It was too much for her, and so she's like, I got to stop whoring. And it's good. How about you don't whore at all?
Stop being a whore. Anyway, let's do one last segment before we get it. No, not racism.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger, nigger.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger, nigger.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger, nigger.
Holy shit.
Them are just
How many
seems to
times
mash
did you click
buttons
it?
now.
I think
Just say it. Just say it.
No, I was hitting it and then hitting it again to stop, but then it was starting it again.
Oh.
Into the chipper they go. Anyway, you get the point. Sicko teacher allegedly sent sexual messages to 5th grade students. Arrested while driving to child's house. Kentucky teacher was arrested for allegedly sending 5th grade students sexually explicit messages, including one sickening text saying she needed to taste that dick.
That's an 11-year-old. For fuck's sake.
Sydney Graff, 36, a 5th grade math teacher at Seymour Elementary School in Louisiana, was busted on December 15th while picking up the young boy from his home after sending the disturbing messages during a virtual learning day. Police uncovered the alarming conversation after the school district learned that the student, who was under 12, 11, fuck.
And she spells her name like a retard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had been sexually exploited during remote instruction. The messages included discussions about oral sodomy. Wait, what?
Because it's all minor.
No, sodomy is butt sex.
Yeah, but
dude, she's gonna. With the creepy teacher making plans to meet the child near his home after school to carry out the sexual acts. I really need to taste that dick for real, for real. What the fuck?
Ugh.
Fucking Zoomers, man.
Yeah, depending on where. Yeah, like it. No.
Authorities said the snapshots and videos of the troubling conversation captured the alleged predator's face and name in the top left corner of the computer screen. During her arrest, Graff allegedly admitted to sending the vile messages to the young student. She was charged with procuring and providing the use of a minor by electronic means. Elementary school has since moved Graff to a non-student role during the investigation. Following JCBS protocol, the staff member will be reassigned and will not have any contact with students. I fucking hope so.
Was she arrested? Was she charged?
Okay, Fallen says no. Lawfully, sodomy is anything not vagina penis.
Nowadays we associate it with just anal.
We're sodomy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they call the gays sodomites, and I thought it was the butt fucking.
Yeah. Sexual crimes.
Because it's an active investigator, can't disclose anything. She's out on $100,000 bond. She's due back on court on January 26th.
Straight to Chipper.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Straight to Chipper.
Like, holy shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's, right in the fucking wood chipper. Anyway. European Commission says one port, one cable, one Europe. This holiday unwrapped the power of one USB-C for all. Yes, not just for phones, tablets, and laptops. In 3 years, every charger will be under the same tree, because less waste, smarter choices means more for everyone all year long. Okay, so that means everything that has a charger will have USB-C, I guess.
Good.
Yeah, because USB can do 5, 9, and 12 volts.
Yeah.
So, how many chargers do you know that don't do one of those 3 volts?
Yeah, none.
It's quite rare to have like a 14
like a
volt
3.3 volt or like, but even then you can step that down.
Yeah, but like anything higher than 12, it's a custom charger, and I think there'll be exceptions for that. So,
can USB-C do 240 volts?
Yeah, 240 watts.
No, that's different. Watts is a unit of power.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it can.
Okay. Because that'd be dope. Plug your computer into the wall with like every wall outlet is just USB-C.
No, because I think it's extra low voltage only.
Yeah.
And that's
still,
240 is low voltage, so it's not.
I'd like a global PowerPoint standard. I think it's about time.
There is a global PowerPoint standard.
Yeah, ours.
It's used in China.
Yeah, ours. Chinese PowerPoint's the same as ours.
Well, it's actually ours upside down with the. There's like it's Europe with the two circles, two cylinders.
What?
No.
Europeans have yeah.
China doesn't have that.
Yeah, that's standard in China.
Oh god, I just googled Chinese PowerPoint.
Yeah,
and I just got a whole bunch of PowerPoints about China. Wall plug. Oh yeah, they've got two. So like it's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have type A and type I.
Yeah, we use type
no,
I.
okay.
We use type I, but upside down.
So they've got
Yeah,
this
that
one
one,
as
yeah.
well, but this one is
That
still
does European, American, Australian. It's quite universal. So I wouldn't mind if Australia brought that in as a standard, but whatever.
So type I is the most common. 3 flat pins and inverted Y shape, similar to Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What is India? I think India uses the type A. Oh, sorry, type C.
India wall plug. Type C.
Type C.
Type D and type N.
Rounded.
Totally depending where you are. Yeah.
Euro plug. Ridiculous. Fucking round plugs.
And yeah, because on your
smiley
travel,
face, Australian smiley face is the best.
Because if you have a travel adapter like I do,
bam,
you plug. Yeah, the way
smiley face.
If you have a travel adapter like I do, your Australian plugs, you just twist them about 45 degrees, and then you have an American plug.
Yeah.
To make those prongs vertical.
Yeah, but also, unfortunately, Americans use 110 and 240, like 220 volts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Except
if you bend those prongs,
yeah,
and plug them into a 240 volt outlet, whatever you've plugged in will explode.
Yes and no.
Well, the devices that run on 110,
most devices
tend to not have any kind of.
Oh yeah, if you plug a kettle in, you'll be pulling a shit ton of power through it and cause some problems.
You'll melt the cable, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I've blown stuff up before. I know what happens.
If you like most electronics, like power bricks and for laptops and shit, they're universal.
So
So
oh
you
yeah,
just put them in.
yeah. They're switching power supplies, but you change the cable.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse ears get changed
Yeah,
over to the local whatever. Actually, I've got a travel thing like that has a bunch of different Mickey Mouse plugs that are just local, and it's got Australian stuff, so you don't have to swap out all your stuff. So as long as you're where you're going has 220, 240, then you're fine.
Yeah. Here's how much every Portland City employee got paid last year. None of you will be surprised to know that that fire and rescue and police made
Can you zoom in a bit?
$300,000 to $400,000.
Huh.
Portland Fire and Rescue, $405,000.
Wait, what is the
Portland
other
Police, like extras, like that hazard pay and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Training pay, leave loading, stuff like that. Portland Fire and Rescue, 374. Portland Police. It's the same as the LA County stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for the highest paid actual employee. Looks like it's the city attorney on $217,000. Oh, I can just do base pay. Yeah, the city administrator makes $300,000. It doesn't get overtime or bonus. So.
Yeah. Sounds right.
This person has filed as a Republican for North Carolina State Senate District 22 everybody was like, no, this isn't the official photo. This isn't the official photo. It was the official photo. This is AI. This is AI. No, this was the official
Are you
photo.
sure? Because I thought there was another one with her without.
She went back and took a second one.
After everyone was kvetching.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
It was like, this is disgusting. Like, blah, blah, blah. You have to show the face. Of course, Democratic, yeah. This is what they do. Like, in states that have low GOP engagement, they just join the party. Like, they just stop voting Democrat. Like, they keep voting Democrat, but then join the Republican Party and then run as a Republican because that's how they get elected. And then they act like a Democrat when they're elected. They vote like and don't get punished for it.
And the Republicans probably should do the same.
And yeah, but in what Democrat strongholds are just locked down. That's the fucking problem. Because it's easier to get to win a primary as a Republican than it is as a Democrat, because Democrat, like the organization gets to pick. Like they can just go, oh yeah, nah, we're not doing that. It's this person. So, which is what, and it's what the Republicans are basically doing in fucking Ohio with the governor's race. The state party has endorsed Vivek last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope he loses. I hope it becomes a blue fucking state. Yeah, because he's once again Data Republican Bruce to be a fucking idiot. She posts this fake pic going viral, and the real pic is hit. No, this is the official Hennepin, like the fucking county thing. Like, here's the fucking Durham County Board of Electors, like Board of Elections, the official one. And this person's like, oh, it appears to be fake. Oh, fuck off, dipshit.
Yeah.
Watch aerial footage showing catastrophic aftermath of a 50 vehicle crash.
インターチェンジ付近でトラックや乗用車など50台以上が絡む事故があり、このうち少なくとも16台が炎上。
Jesus.
Damn. That's carnage.
How Virginia's new social media limits could impact families, young content creators. Virginia's preparing to put limits on how much time kids can spend on social media, part of a growing effort by state leaders to address youth mental health and online safety. Starting January 1st, 2026, social media users under the age of 16 in Virginia will be limited to just an hour per day on platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube. Well, that's okay. You can spend an hour on Instagram, an hour on TikTok, and an hour on Snapchat, and an hour on YouTube. The new law signed by Governor Youngkin early in 2025 amends Virginia's Consumer Data Protection Act, places new responsibilities on social media companies operating in the state. So, platforms must verify users' age using neutral and commercially reasonable methods. Enforce a 1 hour daily limit for users under 16. Collect and use any collected data solely for age verification purposes.
Oh, great. They're bringing in under 16 law over there now.
Which of you posted this? Someone suing Ken Paxton? His official capacity, to which the CCIA replied, Texas App Store Accountability Act. Imposed. Oh, okay. So the Computer and Communications Industry Association is suing Ken Paxton suing Texas over the the Texas App Store Accountability Act, which requires age verification, parental consent, and compelled speech on app stores and app developers. Restricts access to Avast for universal speech by requiring Texans to prove their age before downloading a mobile app or accessing paid content within those apps. Well, yes, that is the drawback of being the Attorney General of a state. You are sued every time someone sues said state. You are the party. Turkish woman went to Mecca for pilgrimage but was denied entry due to a Palestinian flag patch on her dress. Was forced to remove it and the guards disposed of it. How ironic is it that Saudi Arabia, the center of the Muslim world, doesn't even allow Palestinian flags to be displayed?
Yeah, because they hate
Siz niye alıyorsunuz? Hayır niye çekiyor? O zaman niye çek? Hayır. Bir dakika. Niye çekiyorsunuz? O benim. Hayır benim o benim. Benim. Bana ait olan şey. Hayır niye alıyorsunuz? Bana ait bana. Türkiye. Hayır benim. Ya siz benim.
That is the whitest Turk I've ever seen.
The eyebrows give it away.
Actually, she looks like she's dressed like a nun.
Haram diyor sanki Kur'an-ı Kerim'de ayet yazıyor.
Speak like a nun.
It's not fair. I cannot show support for an organization that people hate. This is interesting.
A New York school has made a surprising discovery after banning smartphones during school hours. Teachers found their students could not read a traditional clock. The kids have been insisting that they learn to read an analog clock in first grade, but without practice, this skill seems to have slipped away with time.
I get it. Slipped away with time.
I get it.
We are doomed. Epstein's survivor, Anushka De Giorgio, then aged 31, emails Jeffrey while he's incarcerated in Florida and offers to come visit and or send him pics of herself. Seriously though, sweetheart, if I can do anything, let me know. Later receives $3.25 million from Epstein estate. This is what I've been talking. This is what I keep talking about with the Epstein stuff. The survivors are. They're fucking whores. Like 80% of them are fucking whores. They're literally like, oh, hey, Jeff. Hey, yeah, dude, that was a great dick ride last night. Let me know if I can send you any more photos that you can buy off me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get a fucking settlement. Like Epstein abuse survivor. Yeah, she's abused. It's abused. She was 31. Give me a fucking break. In 2011, Anushka De Giorgio, then aged 34, emails Jeffrey Epstein to let him know she's in New York and would like to visit. Sadly, he's in Paris that week. By 2021, she's a trafficking victim and a key government witness against Maxwell. By 2025, she's a survivor on the media circuit.
I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it.
In 2022, Anushka De Giorgio explained that she finally realized she was a survivor in her 40s after undergoing intense years-long deprogramming therapy.
Sounds like indoctrination.
Here's Anushka De Giorgio in 2005, not long after escaping heinous sex trafficking captivity at a party for the premiere of the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Anushka De Giorgio also inquired about Jeffrey's availability for a visit in 2010, around the same time she was dating David Hasselhoff. More recently, in between stints of survivor advocacy, Anushka De Giorgio found time to appear as a featured guest at the Friendly House 35th Anniversary Awards Luncheon in Los Angeles. So that's nice. By the way, of the over 1,000 or even 1,200 victims of Epstein and Maxwell that we're told definitely exist, Anushka De Giorgio was one of only 4 the government managed to produce at the 2021 Maxwell trial. The judge permitted her to testify under a fake name, Kate. So, what does emailing Jeff have to do with surviving? Well, if you escaped the clutches of a brutal what's it called? Of a brutal sex trafficker, 10 years later, you don't tend to be emailing them asking, "Oh, hey, can we catch up?
Can you blow out my back again?"
Yeah, can you
Just
blow?
like good old
Can I
times.
rub your back again?
I'll give you a discount.
And of course, reliable as always, Kim Ives says, I know for a fact that several Epstein victims went on to become famous supermodels who have not uttered one peep about being victims, yet they absolutely were trafficked as minors to wealthy men. Yeah, sure. I don't believe you. They provided services and got compensated. Yeah. At the time. And then once he was dead and there was a fucking paycheck to find, they all discovered that they were trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein. Every woman who met Jeffrey Epstein in their fucking 20s knew there was a paycheck to be had.
Yeah, it's all hashtag me too.
Like, there are actual victims of Jeffrey Epstein. These bitches ain't it. So, like, the women who are, like, Virginia Giuffre was an actual victim of Jeffrey Epstein. She was underage when she was recruited by Ghislaine. And she's the textbook for an abuse victim. Abused previously, found by someone who showed her attention, because Ghislaine did do that. Ghislaine did find young girls for Jeffrey Epstein, but Jeffrey Epstein didn't traffic them to other people.
He was
the trafficking came. All the trafficking charges are Jeffrey Epstein trafficking girls himself for himself. Yeah, when I take a woman, like when I take someone. And so sex trafficking is where you take a woman from one place to another place to have sex with them. That's it. That's sex trafficking.
So even if you pick him up from the corner and take him to
if there was a brothel, if there was a streetwalker on the border of Nevada and California, and you picked her up in California and you drove to a hotel in Nevada and had sex with them, congratulations, you're a sex trafficker. Like, I'm not saying that's what he did. I'm saying he literally trafficked girls, but they were trafficked for him.
Yeah,
that's
like, in one state.
That's why the fucking like governor of New Mexico, the former governor, Bill Richardson, is involved in all this shit too, because Jeffrey Epstein had a fucking property a big property in New Mexico, where he entertained like the rich and powerful, and guess who was flown back and forwards to fucking New Mexico? Virginia Giuffre. Fallen says, what if you fuck her on a car date right at the side of the road where she got into a car? No, that's perfectly fine. That's not trafficking.
That's crossing the state line.
Kay still here says, well, he did traffic them to an island, and there's plenty of pictures of them with others such as Clinton. So there's pictures of. So yes, he also trafficked them to Little St. Bart's, which is like his island. That's trafficking as well. So, and if you got local girls, that's prostitution. Like, you got to remember, his charge in Florida wasn't trafficking. His charge in Florida was procuring a minor for sex. So the sex trafficking charges were federal charges in New York that included him moving people around, like moving the women from Florida to New York and from Florida to New Mexico. That's the trafficking part. That's the trafficking part. And that's where it gets confusing, because it's all in the fucking shadows. No one actually reveals actual information. But if you dig into it long enough, even the original story that broke about his original charges doesn't claim trafficking. He procured, Ghislaine procured young girls for massages. The guy liked to get hand jobs from young girls. He's a disgusting fucking pedophile. Sorry, a pedophile. Just channeling Megyn Kelly there. He's a disgusting fucking pedophile, and he deserved to go to fucking prison. He got off scot-free, not because he had fucking dirt on people, but because that's what happens with rich people. There's a two-tier justice system everywhere in the West. Everywhere in the world. If you've got money, you get away with shit.
Yes.
So it's not a matter of, he could blackmail. If he was able to blackmail people, this would have been swept under the fucking rug. Like, if he had blackmail material for fucking Bill Clinton and all these billionaires all over the world, and like number one, he would have been murdered. He would have been murdered. He would have died in a plane crash years ago. The Lolita Express would have experienced a sudden decompression, flying from Florida to New York, and would have crashed in the Atlantic.
And they wouldn't have known where.
And it would have just been like JFK Jr. It would have been like, oh look, the plane wasn't responding to air traffic control calls, and it just flew until it ran out of fuel.
Oh, what are these missile marks? They're not missile marks.
Not even need to. You just sabotage the air supply.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not saying he was murdered, but like JFK Jr. died because there was an issue on his plane, on his private jet, where it decompressed. Like there was a decompression, and not an explosive decompression, but
just lost cabin pressure.
Yeah, the loss of cabin pressure, and nobody got their the pilots didn't get their mask on fast enough, and they lost consciousness, and that was it. Like that happens a lot. It's one of the biggest causes of death in fucking private jets. Loss of cabin pressure is really fucking common. Like not fucking hundreds a year common, but 1 or 2 every year. Private jets aren't fucking like super safe. You just don't hear about it. Like if you want to kill someone and they got a private jet, easy as fucking pie. If I'm a nation state, if I'm Israel, Mossad, or I'm the fucking CIA, or I'm a billionaire, I throw a couple of $1 million at a fucking ex-intelligence agent who does freelance work now, and your plane has a mysterious incident, crashes in the Atlantic, and there's no way the flight recorder just indicates that everything was going fine, and then everybody passed out, and that's it. They're dead. Oh well.
Cool.
Tragic loss at sea. So this shit isn't hard. Like if you were untouchable, you had a fucking dead man switch that would release all this information to every news outlet in the world. If you were murdered, why would you ever be convicted? Why would you ever be convicted? You would never be convicted in any circumstance. They would murder the fucking people alleging the crimes before they fucking charged you. And are you going to sit there and accept being registered as a sex offender in any state? No. Fuck no. If I've got blackmail material on all these people, I'm not in the fucking system. I get an apology from the police who arrested me for making a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
Like none of the fucking conspiracies around Epstein make sense. But what does make sense is that he's a rich prick who got a fucking slap on the wrist because he's a rich prick and was connected, because he's not rich enough to fucking sweep it under the rug, and there were actual fucking victims.
You talking about the Florida deal?
The Florida stuff, yeah. Got a slap on the wrist. And then later on, the Florida deal is revealed to the public through like a splashy report in the Miami Herald that everybody goes, what the fuck? This is outrageous. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, holy shit, the government better do something. So the feds, the fucking Southern District of New York goes, you know what? I can make some bones doing this, like prosecuting this guy. So they fucking bust him. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, who's been living the high life this entire time, suddenly has to come to terms with the fact that he's going to spend the rest of his life in fucking jail because he knows he's guilty of sin, and he knows the feds have a 98% conviction rate. Yep. And that he's fucked. So what does he do? He says, all right, well, I'm going to sort out my will. I can't live like this. If the rest of my life is this prison, I can't live like this. I'd rather be dead. So he sorts out his will, makes a couple of phone calls, and then kills himself. Easy as that. It's not a difficult, you don't have to fucking twist yourself into a pretzel to believe that he killed himself. You do, however, have to twist yourself into a pretzel to believe that a shadowy organization like went out of its way to get him into a prison and murder him. Why the fuck would you go to all that trouble? You'd just have him have a boating accident or slip in the shower. People die all the fucking time.
Or make it look like he slipped in the shower.
Exactly, that's what I mean. People die under quote-unquote mysterious circumstances all the time. Could have been hit by a car, could have had a heart attack. Let us not forget, the CIA literally has a heart attack gun.
How does that work?
Cool. Mystery solved. Let's talk about something else then. Thermo think, yeah, today I learned Thermo thinks Epstein killed himself. Yeah, because that's the most logical outcome. Looking at all the information, it is far more likely that he killed himself. And the number one thing that tells me that he killed himself is that while in prison, awaiting trial, 2 days before he was murdered, he updated his fucking last will and testament. He updated his will in prison 2 days before he died.
Okay,
that is someone who's planning to kill themselves.
You're not saying that there aren't shady shit around his
Absolutely, there's shady shit around him.
Okay, so you're not ignoring them. You're just saying that with all the evidence on board, it's more likely than not that he killed himself.
Absolutely, yes.
And you're not saying that you're ruling out that someone else did it. There's just not enough evidence for that.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Out of all the evidence I have seen, it is far more likely that he killed himself. I'm not saying he wasn't murdered, but I'm saying if you wanted this man dead, this is not the way you would do it. It's not the way you do it. At all. There are bountiful ways to kill someone cleanly without all this like haze of like, oh, what's going to happen? Like, and if you're running a shadowy cabal and you're worried that Epstein's going to say something, he doesn't get to spend 5 seconds in custody. His plane doesn't land in New York for the FBI to arrest him.
Well, he gets his throat slit while he's asleep on the island. Like,
no, I'm telling you, his fucking plane crashes.
Yeah, as you were saying, there's multitudes of ways to take care of him.
Yes, we can stop talking about the Holocaust. Absolutely. And I'm not saying you could trust the media and government, but you can look at all the information that is available, that has been revealed, that you can go and find yourself and draw conclusions that don't require you to just trust the media and the government. So, anyway, I banged on about this too long. Japanese right-wingers rented at a bar in Osaka to hold a super right-wing bar party.
The literal kamikaze war cry, yeah.
Kosty says he isn't dead. Now, see, that is more likely than he didn't kill himself.
Fair enough.
He's out on the island with Tupac.
That he was never actually in prison in the first place. This was all a ruse, so that he can live out the rest of his days in anonymity. That's far more likely than someone murdered him in the prison. No, Nick 100% gave coke to his daughter. Also, Lee Harvey Oswald murdered JFK with a rifle from the book depository. And the Holocaust happened. 6 million Jews, along with like 4 million other people, were murdered. Tupac the ballerina.
Tupac the actor.
No, Biggie killed, like, what's his name? No, not Biggie. Tupac was killed on the orders of, what's his name? He died like a couple of years back.
Yeah, Suge Knight.
Yeah, Suge Knight. Yes, Suge Knight.
But Suge Knight is alive. So.
Oh well, yeah, he died on the orders of Suge Knight, and the guy who killed him died a couple of years back. No one ever dies. Death's just a conspiracy. Yes, yeah, that's right. What kind of memorabilia do they have at this wonderful place?
This wonderful place.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Tupac was a trained ballerina and an actor before he was a rapper.
Lol. JFK was murdered by Mossad with an ice bullet from the grassy knoll.
And they never died. They never identified.
I have as much evidence for that as I do that Epstein killed himself.
They never identified Tupac's killer.
No, but we know who did.
We don't know exactly. We don't know who pulled.
No, we
the
know.
trigger.
Yeah, he did. At least 13 people were killed and 98 others injured after the Interoceano train derailed in the Istmo de Tujanque. Oh, I don't give a shit. A place in Mexico.
Desafortunadamente así quedamos. Se carriló este tren interoceánico.
I hope that's a cargo. Oh no, that's the fucking passenger train. Jesus.
Muchísima gente está ya tirada. 2 vagones, 3 vagones. Afortunadamente y gracias a Dios.
How does that go off the rails there?
Someone left a penny on the rail.
Carriló este tren interoceánico que íbamos
looks like a relatively straight section.
Con toda mi familia.
Apparently they have
Muchísima gente.
Sorry.
Sorry. I thought I was muted. Sorry. I was looking up Tupac's killer. Okay. Whatever. They found a suspect last year. He's awaiting trial.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Nice.
Well, no, it looks like it's going around a curve a bit.
The Illuminati killed Tupac.
So they could have taken it at speed.
Spectacular views come with spectacular rock slides. Yeah, well. Myanmar's military votes in the country's first general election, while in 5 years held under the supervision of its military government, while a civil war rages throughout much of the country.
Just call it Burma. Go back to calling it Burma.
I'm just here to check the results and make sure everybody is voting for the right way.
Where is Myanmar?
To the west of Thailand.
It hit an Indian making a video.
Yeah, it borders Thailand to the west.
Yes, it borders Thailand to the west and Bangladesh to the east.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Something like that.
Sorry.
Is it Lanka?
So to the west of Thailand is Myanmar.
Myanmar. Yes.
It's east of India.
It's between Thailand and Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So Burma.
Where Burma used to be.
On the maps, it'll say Myanmar brackets Burma.
Yeah. So this is the Syria's new currency.
Yeah.
Someone was saying they knocked off 2 zeros and just started again. It's not bad actually.
Yeah, I assume that that square star thing in the middle is like a hologram or a see-through window.
Yeah, I think these are paper notes though. I don't think these are
okay.
Like our currency. But they are very vibrant. I will endeavor to get my hands on some.
It'll cost you what, $4?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that.
I'm sure you'll be able to get a set easily. Costa Rica still wins.
Oh,
that's pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm. They look plastic.
They do, yeah. Lots of countries use the Australian polymer notes now.
Well, no, see, look, the blue one, the yellow one behind the blue, they're see-through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do see-through like that with paper.
No.
There's Canada's currency. I have some behind me.
Okay.
If you shine a laser through some part of the currency, it actually shoots a symbol onto the wall.
Oh, it's shine a light, yeah.
I think it's a laser through the leaf, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Or somewhere.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try after the show.
Yeah.
I've got a 20 and I've got a 20, a 10, and a 5. I sent my guy I used to work with. Went to Canada, so I sent him with some money and said, "Hey, bring me back some fucking notes."
Nice.
What the fuck? God damn it, Ryu. I know what this means. Okay. One Piece actor obsessed with One Piece card game. Okay.
Maybe that was the card game.
Maybe that was the card game, yeah.
Yeah, that was the card game. It was. So apparently he's
sounds like weeb shit to me.
He's a very devoted fan by the sounds of it, and he's playing one of the main characters. So.
Isn't that the scratch off in the square? Yeah, you scratch off, and that's how you learn how much it's worth today. Metropolitan Police says we will robustly defend our decision to require officers and staff to declare if they are Freemasons. Our response to the decision of the Grand Lodge of England to seek an injunction blocking the implementation of the policy below. So apparently, I had to look this up. Because I'm like, wait, what? Why the fuck why do they have an issue with Freemasons? My grandfather was a Freemason. Do they have an issue with me? But no, apparently, part of the Daniel Morgan independent panel, it was a inquiry into police corruption. And as part of that inquiry, they discovered that Freemasons were recruiting other Freemasons in the police force to corrupt them.
Who controls the British crown?
Yeah,
Who keeps the electric system down?
Yeah, it's the stonecutters. Yeah,
we do. We do.
So yeah, I think that's hilarious. I guess they couldn't get away with just saying Jews. now it's Freemasons. This is great. First declare Freemasons, next declare if they're Jews. See, Ballin fucking right there. Amazon officially launched drone delivery in Dallas, Texas. Residents say the noise is quickly becoming a problem.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how.
Thanks for putting the song in now. Because how
and everything just broke.
Yeah.
God, that you know how loud that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is.
There you go.
Neighbour's doing the lawn again.
Shotguns.
Oh, right on the concrete.
He likes to take a dump
on the stone.
These ones are terrible. You need to do the ones that have the container that lowers and then opens and then drops it like clean on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if UPS drivers are tossing packages anyway, maybe it's not much different. There'd be this would be a very limited, like, because if you look at the shape, it's got to be got to fit in a boxer like that. So here come the blacks who don't live here.
Yeah,
people are complaining about the noise already. Yeah, it's got to be it's going to have to be those drones that stay up a lot higher and have the cable that drops down
with a quick release. If anything starts happening, someone pulls on it, just quick release the cable and flies off.
Yeah. Delivery drone. Where is it? With cable.
You know what they should do? Figure out how to do paper parachutes. You can drop them from a much higher.
Yeah, and then you can't do deliveries in the rain.
Oh, okay. So it's just going to get wet anyway. Like you can't deliver. How many drones can fly in the rain? You think these are waterproof?
These ones I'm talking about.
You think they'll fly in the rain?
Autonomous drone delivery system.
Ugh. Fucking AI voice. Yeah, so the drone is bigger and is in the air.
Oh no, it's
that
kind
thing's huge.
Yeah.
Fairly certain this is all
so much louder
AI.
That'd be so much louder than the Amazon ones.
No, but they stay further up in the air.
Oh, okay. And they've got does it say how long the cables are?
Fairly long.
They fly over 10 minutes.
Yeah, so they're capable of both hovering and standard flight, which is what you want, because flying a drone from point A to point B is just a pain in the ass.
So drone lands. Okay.
Yeah, so it opens up and takes a dump and leaves your package there. This is the same company this is their platform too. These guys developed drones for like the third world to deliver blood. But yeah, they dock it. So they dock in a place, to like charge, and then the drone deploys, and then you pop it in the thing, and it's like the fan on the probe that lowers basically moves it into position. So, like, see how fucking long that cable looks?
Yeah, but how long does it actually say how long?
Where is it? PT system cable length. Fact sheet. Allows the aircraft to hover at 300 feet. It's 100 meters almost.
Oh. That's
so 91 meters above the ground. So that's a fair way.
Yeah, see, the problem with that is if someone gets a hair across their ass over the noise, they just grab the tether and then just tie it around a tree or something.
Oh well, there's cameras on it, and then it just drops the load, like the actual tether thing. The idea is this thing hovers in position and then drops the pod into the location, deploys the thing, zips it back up, and then goes on its merry way.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know.
It's probably better than the Amazon one, but like, if you're worried about noise, but I wouldn't be lowering down a tether in some neighborhoods.
I didn't like the VR. The VR, a lot of it
there
was manufactured. Oh, he's gone.
Manufactured.
Rip.
Yeah, like it's, I wouldn't call it AI, but you know, it's not real footage.
It's all right, everybody. I'm still here. My browser just got access violation on just this page. So, anyway.
Useful.
Yeah. China's PLA Eastern Theater Command announced and released footage of a long-range live-fire drill conducted this morning, showing a PCL-191 multiple-launch rocket system firing into the international waters north of Taiwan. Tell me about those norms. They've probably stolen the music, so I'll have to fucking mute it. Oh, that UAV looked really familiar.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking when you were talking about the rocks, or whatever it's called, the rack.
The buck.
The buck. Yeah.
Yeah, these are ballistic missiles. Oh, we destroyed the shit out of that water.
And so I feel it's sus.
They just put like things in the water that blew up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. IO Interactive says old school Bond would be tone deaf today as 007 First Light moves the character towards more modern values.
Developers have not learned. They have not learned at all.
And what are these modern values?
Fucking pronouns!
That.
I was looking forward to this.
Body type A, body type B.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this. I like
Palestine.
mostly because I was hoping what they'd do is they would let you, like, you could play as this version of Bond, but I was hoping they would also let you play as every other Bond. Like, you can use the Pierce Brosnan skin, or use the Timothy Dalton skin, or you can use the
Connery.
The Connery skin. The
Craig.
Yeah. You could play your own, like, play the Bond you like. Like, if they made that as a DLC, I would have fucking, like, been like, yeah!
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. The last thing IO Interactive made was Hitman 3. Which is fucking great.
Oh,
but basically, Bond's not going to be a womanizer. He's not going to slap women anymore.
How long ago was Hitman 3?
Oh,
ages.
Ago.
It's now literally Hitman World of Assassination.
2021.
2021 the game came out.
Oh, okay.
So, and this Bond game is based on uses the same engine.
So why are they now going down this woke route?
Because they're Danish. Because everybody is I don't know. These
No,
people
but see,
fall
I'd
retarded.
understand it if it was 2021.
Look, if you're gonna do it, shut up about it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell him. Don't give an interview where it's like, oh, it's not going to be like the old school Bond. Okay.
Yeah, because the
Do you,
people
do you want to lose money?
the people who are going to buy it don't want it, and the people who aren't going to buy it, who you're pandering to, aren't going to buy it.
The answer is
Yeah,
this game's
yeah.
been in development since 2021, so it was always it was always going to be this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at the wiki page for the game itself. The game entered full production at IOI following the completion of Hitman 3.
Yeah. When they finished Hitman
Yeah.
3, they moved on to their next game.
Yeah.
No shit.
Back in peak pride times, peak work times.
So,
And of course, Workies can't shut the fuck up about it.
Yep.
right. I was super keen. I'm a little less keen now.
Only a little.
Only a little. Because I enjoyed, Hitman 3 is a fucking great game.
I liked Kane and Lynch.
Hitman 3 is a fantastic game. And it feels like you're a Bond anyway. It feels like you're Bond anyway, except you're a Hitman.
Yeah.
So it has that vibe about it. And having it be Bond and it be in his world and them adding some features to it. Because if you look at the trailer is very much... You can tell that this is a Hitman game. But they've added stuff to the engine, like you can drive a car and whatnot. So because there's a whole bunch of gadgets in the Hitman series as well, and it's done very well.
Is this based on a Bond, or is this like a new Bond?
They've just done their own thing.
It's a new Bond.
So
It's a new iteration of
yeah.
Bond. It's not. They're not adapting a story. It's a new version of Bond.
I just didn't know if there was anyone
Granted.
since Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Is it Daniel Craig?
Yeah, Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig is the last Bond.
Yeah. I didn't know if they'd brought out
The killed Bond.
No, they haven't recast. They haven't picked a new Bond live action yet.
Lol. Fallen says I was almost stupid enough to get a barcode tat on my bald head. 90s. Almost. Wow. Oh, me Kenny says no. I mean, IO Interactive hasn't learned from other flops that gamers and society are tied its work shot infecting gaming. Well, see, the difference is fools learn from their own mistakes. Wise men learn from the mistakes of others.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this game is too far along to be changed. So it was always going to be this way.
And I guarantee you it's 40% trannies who work there. So, anyway.
Especially if
Cecilia
they are full,
Jimenez, restorer of the famous botched Ecce Homo painting, died today at 94. So she's trying to restore this
she used a
painting
cleaning
of-
agent on it, and then realized she rubbed the face off, and then tried to
put it back. Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Teams have just released body cam footage of Cinnabon employee who was fired after calling a Somali couple the N-word. I am racist and you are a nigger. She claimed, they came here and harassed me. I have PTSD. They knew exactly that I was ill. This is not the first time. When asked what they did, she said, I don't know. They started threatening me. I don't know. I have no idea. The employer was caught using the N-word multiple times. We won't be watching this video because TMZ is a bunch of faggots.
Yep.
And they issue strikes.
Like faggots.
Substitute teacher and boyfriend arrested. Oh, this should have been in Woodchipper. Former substitute teacher and a boyfriend arrested in Texas on child sex charges involving a 5-year-old.
Fucking hell.
Madison Page Jones, 30, was arrested on December 17th after officers were dispatched to investigate the report of a potential sexual assault involving a youngster, according to Midlothian Police Department. Teacher was charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child, as well as additional related offences. Other charges include more than 500 visual depictions of child pornography and 2 counts of indecency with a young person. The investigation led to the arrest of Zachary Donglinger,
Don Dillinger.
37-year
Don
Don
Dillinger.
Dillinger, yeah. Yeah, Don Linger. No, Don Linger. Don Linger.
Right.
A 37-year-old man from Happy, Texas, on December 23rd, who's charged with sexual performance by a child. Oh, dude, fucking Christ. Authorities told CBS News that they were dating. It's unclear what, if any, relation to the youngster had to the suspects. There was an allegation made that she was involved in an offence against a child, and her boyfriend was involved as well. She's employed in our local school. This has no connection to her job as a teacher. There's no nexus between her work and the education in this case. That looks like a man. That also looks like a man.
That also looks like a predator.
Jones has subbed 4 times in the Middle Lothian Independent School District within the past 2 years. So she wasn't a regular. God damn it. There she's wearing a Trump hat. And a wedding dress, I guess.
Oh, see all Trump supporters are pedophiles.
Yeah. Figures Trump is too.
Wait, that Trump hat say Trump 3000?
No.
Trump 2020s. I think it's a 2020 hat.
Is it the 2020 one?
Yeah, I think it's 2020.
Oh, okay.
It's either a 0 or a 9. And 9 doesn't make sense, so I'm going to say it's a 0. $90,000 bond. The guy is being held waiting arraignment. Fuck them both. They can both go into the wood chipper. I hope you die, Medicare! The Iranian regime has opened fire on protesters after days of demonstrations in the streets. Might I offer you some regime change?
Wasn't that already tried? Or am I thinking of Iraq or somewhere else?
Not Iran.
Okay.
Well, Iran's had some regime change over
Not
the years.
American regime change, though.
Yeah. The Wire and Veep actor Isaiah Whitlock Jr. dies age 71. What shit?
Yeah, so not the guy in the picture, because fucking thumbnail.
Yeah, he died last week.
Yeah.
His iconic catchphrase, shit. A Russian ship taking nuclear subreactors to North Korea has sunk. Who did that?
The Russian ship.
So yeah, the Russians.
They
the
tend
Russian,
to sink themselves.
So you may remember last year, in 2024. Sorry, more than last year. We did actually report on this. We covered this on the show. A Russian ship that just miraculously sank just off the coast of Cartagena in Spain. After a series of just miraculous explosions. We all just assumed it was the Ukrainians or the Americans.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure why, so we just assumed it was the Ukrainians fucking around. No. It may not have been. Well, it may have actually been the Americans, or in a strange happenstance possibility, may have been the Russians.
Sinking their own shit.
Sinking their own ship, yes. So this vessel appears to have had some cranes on board, as well as two nuclear reactors, the kind of which go in nuclear submarines. Now, it's believed that this ship was allegedly on its way to Vladivostok, which is on the Pacific Ocean, but it's believed, intelligence believes that its actual destination was a harbor in North Korea, and that's what the cranes
just south of Vladivostok.
Yeah, just south of Vladivostok. Just to miss the mark a little bit. And they were going to be delivering these 2 nuclear reactors to North Korea, so that North Korea could either reverse engineer them or build them straight into their own nuclear submarines,
or both.
¿Por qué no los dos? It is believed that this may have been part of the deal to get soldiers from North Korea to fight in Ukraine. So this is what Vladimir offered.
Okay.
Now, the sticky wicket is evidence seems to indicate that this vessel was taken out by a supercavitating torpedo. And now a supercavitating torpedo is basically a water rocket. So they're kind of like torpedoes. They're kind of like rockets, but they also are shaped in a certain way, and in some cases they actually form a bubble of air, or air around them, so that they can move through the water really fucking fast. Mm-hmm. And instead of having explosives, they do their damage using kinetics.
Ah, okay.
So the Russians have these. The South Koreans have these. The Chinese have these. And the Americans have these. The Ukrainians do not have these. So either the Americans found this shit out and Biden sank it.
Yeah.
And decided, no, you don't get to give North Koreans nuclear submarines, because this is the sticking point with North Korea. Their submarines are diesel, which means they can't hide forever, and they're easier to detect when they're moving around because we can hear them. It also makes it impossible for them to have a second strike capability, because the submarine has to come up eventually.
Yep.
So you can keep track of it. With a nuclear submarine, it can just hide for a really long time.
Yeah,
I think it's like
that's what the North Koreans want. The North Koreans want a second strike nuclear capability.
It's not
because that way, if anybody fucks around with them and decapitates them, they can from hell's heart, I stab at thee with a nuclear weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because at that point, it's the food that dictates how long you can stay under.
That's right. Food, and even the oxygen isn't a factor, because as long as you've got electricity, you can turn the water into air.
Yeah,
into
so
oxygen.
it's
So
and
you're only limited by your food. Yeah,
desalinate water coming in, and
you get fresh water and so either the Russians sank their own ship, and then went to the North Koreans and said, well, someone sank the ship. We can't give them to you. We already shipped them to you, so no refunds. Or the Americans found out and did the same thing. So,
America found out, told South Korea.
Now, I doubt the South Koreans don't have the capability to perform actions like that in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a bit far from South Korea.
Yeah. So, also remember, at the time, this is after Biden lost the election. Sorry, this is after Kamala lost the election. So maybe Biden was like, fuck it. But he had spent most of his time, or China did. Maybe China did it. That's a possibility too.
Possible.
It's possible that China went, yeah, we really don't want to have to fucking deal with North Korea having second strike as well. We have enough trouble fucking handling them as they are.
Yeah.
So
I can't see Biden.
Those are the three options.
I
don't think it was the Americans.
No, it makes sense for the Russians to be like, yeah, we're going to sink our own ship.
It actually does make more sense to me that the Russians did it to themselves, because I don't think there were any fatalities.
Okay.
And so it was just like, oh, it went underwater. So I don't think anybody died. Or maybe it was like one or two people, and the Russians are like,
or Biden staff without
not good,
him.
not bad.
Maybe that is a slight possibility, but
yeah, Biden had been so fucking gun shy the entire time about the people surrounding Biden had been so fucking pussy leveled gun shy about doing anything to escalate with Russia. It makes me think that there's no fucking way that they perform this covert sinking of a Russian vessel. Because if the Russians find out, they make holy fucking hell about it.
And we haven't heard anything since.
Yeah, and it's been very fucking quiet. The Russians haven't been crying about it. They're like, oh, this was a terrorist act. And then moved along.
Yeah.
So here you go. So far, Russia's been quiet. Beyond labeling it a terrorist act, the Kremlin has said little. A Russian landing ship, the Ivan Gren, was quick to the scene of the incident during rescue operations, demanding Spanish vessels withdraw whilst firing flares to blind satellites. Days later, our old friend research vessel Yantar, which belongs to Russia's secret deep sea force, the GUGI, and equipped with deep sea submersibles, arrived at the 2,500 metre deep wreck site. Speculation abounds that it recovered or destroyed evidence.
Okay, sounds like the Russians did it.
Yeah, why would they have their deep sea?
It's just nearby.
Just
happens to be nearby.
Wow, what a coincidence!
And the Russians being quiet about something.
Oh yeah, they don't want people looking into it.
Yeah. But yeah, this person says, "What caused it?" In my view, a torpedo is unlikely. That's why I'm saying it's not a standard torpedo. I'm saying it's a supercavitating torpedo. It's a 20-inch hole. So, supercavitating torpedo can totally do that.
They can still be fun with the right tools.
Yeah, 20-inch hole. God damn it. BMW is recalling 36,922 X3 SUVs over steering software glitch.
Oh, there's a beat.
Lovely.
Fantastic. See, you could have killed Epstein in a car like that. New York restaurants are shrinking portion sizes due to the rise in weight loss drugs like Ozempic. That isn't why they're doing it.
No, God, no.
They're shrinking portion sizes.
Shrinkflation.
Because they can't raise the fucking price any higher.
Shrinkflation.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Lol.
Mini meal with a shot of ketchup and French fries, and a mini beer mug of our Pilsner, and a shot of ketchup for the burger, and it's our own version of fun. It started as a GLP-1 option because I was going out and seeing.
Sorry,
people
what's GLP-1?
GLP-1 is Ozempic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ozempic,
those drugs.
Wegovy, liraglutide, semaglutide, and Mounjaro is the other one.
Right. Yeah, my mum just got off Wegovy. It nearly killed her.
They're GLP-1 antagonists.
Right.
Is that EverQuest? It does sound familiar, but I never played EverQuest, so.
A lot less and take.
He
one
saw
bite
people
of
eating a lot
food
less
and
food, so
one-
he decided to give people less food.
Okay.
I just love how they call it the GLP-1 option, and the
Yeah.
sauce comes in a fucking syringe.
Shot glass.
No.
There was a syringe, yeah, but he's like a shot of ketchup.
Yeah.
See, this is making me want a burger. A woman allegedly helped a sick 97-year-old mother die with dignity by strangling her.
How else are you going to do it?
Pillow
Tempur-Pedic pillow.
over the face.
Air bubble in the
Noble
IV.
gas. That doesn't actually
doesn't
work
work
as well
that
as you'd
often.
think.
Just put an air bubble in the IV.
No, that doesn't actually work as well as you'd think. No, noble gas suffocation.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's an easy to get? Argon, maybe.
Maybe.
Argon's probably easier to get than nitrogen. Bag over the head. No, argon gas. I think argon's a noble gas.
Yeah, argon's noble.
What other noble gases are there?
Helium,
Science
neon,
here.
argon, krypton.
Helium's no way helium. Too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, argon's probably your best option. Yeah. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, argon. Argon gas in a fucking in a bag over their head. Problem solved. Breathe deep breaths, and then you'll lose consciousness, and that'll be it. Carbon monoxide, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Though
where the
carbon monoxide poisoning is different. You get like pain, like you get a headache. There's a whole there's stages to carbon monoxide poison, whereas noble gases just displace the air in your lungs. like as you breathe it in.
And they don't react to anything because
because they don't react. There's no. Yeah. It's apparently the nicest way to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Bulgaria has finally joined the euro after rocky path to new currency. Best of fucking luck. Good thing these are easily updatable. My missus sent me a thing about Walmart and they're removing the price tags from things. And I explained to her they're doing that because they're going to go to dynamic pricing.
Mm-hmm.
The new hotness is dynamic pricing. So my price for a product is different from your price for a product. And they use big data to decide how much I will be willing to pay for the product. And it's disturbing and dystopic, and I hope it becomes illegal in Australia at least. Because if I'm going to live in a shithole that has all these fucking rules, then I'm sure as shit gonna get my government that loves to fucking implement new rules to fucking protect me from financial abuse. So, remember 12-year-old Lola from Dundee who brandished a knife and an axe defending her sister from migrants?
Yes.
Scottish police called my coverage misinformation, claiming the migrant never attacked the girl. 1 month later, CCTV footage and medical reports confirmed the attack took place, and the police arrested and charged the migrant and his sister with assault. Dude! That's hilarious.
Yep. Good end to the story.
Yeah. Amy is never being invited back on CNN.
Best place to meet a man in 2026.
Oh, really? Well, where's a good place to meet a man? I'd say in the ladies' room, but I don't know. Where can you meet a man? Maybe.
Lol. Islamists in Brussels staged a recreation of the October 7th massacre this weekend after Lois McClatchy and I were arrested and jailed for peacefully having conversations about puberty blockers in this same plaza. Europe is done, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you accept this shit, you deserve everything you fucking get. Anna Kasparian losing her mind.
We don't actually live in a true democracy here in the United States. It doesn't matter how many Americans or what percentage of Americans. Oh. No, we're not doing that. That's embarrassing.
Yes.
Why is it stuck?
Yes.
Wild video, missing child found with registered sex offender in Florida before pursuit and crash.
All units 10-3 given. 214 word Josh.
I'm confused. Was that the kid who ran away, or?
It was just a white truck.
You can hold it.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. 214 flagger! 214 flagger, I got one running.
Oh, lucky he fell over. Dude, did you see those fat fucking hands? What the hell?
Oh, there's a fat fingers.
God
damn. Alpha 214, the teenager just took off in a white truck.
So the kid who was with the sex offender took off with the car. The actor plays Will Byers in Stranger Things confirms that homosexuality is his superpower, his character's superpower, and that coming out scene is the coming out scene gay character is LGBTQ propaganda targeted at children, saying it's a powerful message to send kids.
Vecna thought Will's secret was his weakness.
But it's his superpower. Wow, one of the best queer characters we've ever had. What a powerful message to send to kids. Like, no, this isn't your weakness. This is your superpower. This is how you defeat the big, bad, evil monster of the whole
Yes. You get raped by a demon and then come out as gay. What a message for kids.
Well, it's accurate.
Florida state officials moved to ban paper straws at restaurants, citing concerning health risks. Fuck, God damn you, Florida! You just keep getting.
I wish I want my paper. No, sorry. I want my plastic straws back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do I.
I want my plastic swirly straws.
Scottish pro-Palestine activists vandalised an Edinburgh area linked to the Edinburgh area factory linked to the F-35 program in the first hours of 2026. Broke into Brunton's air products facility in Musselburgh.
Just a warning, this is going to be very devastating for anyone who is in tech.
Not really. Yeah, fucking show those cables. Execute these people. Hang these people, like, from Nelson's column. These are terrorists. They are using violent means to enact political change. They cannot be allowed to continue to fucking exist. We have to make an example of people like this. All of the fucking Palestine action people should have been executed.
Yes.
Like, if we are to say that violent action for political change, aka terrorism, is wrong and is to be dissuaded at every fucking angle, at every point, then we need to execute these fucking terrorists. No matter where they are. They need to be summarily executed. You got them on video doing it. You know they're guilty. Take them out to the square and put a bullet in their fucking head.
They're filming themselves.
They're proud of it. They're proud of it. Fucking execute them. This guy chases ICE agents around California and harassing them, and this happens.
Stay the fuck out of our neighborhoods, you piece of shit! Got your face, bitch! Got your face! Ha ha! Got your face! Got your face, piece of shit! Stay the fuck out of our neighborhoods! Stay inside. Because today in particular, they're trying to round people up. They're trying to get a high number of people today for some reason.
Gay.
Oh, it's California.
I'm getting pulled over. I'm getting pulled over. I'm getting pulled over, you guys, just before La Costa Avenue.
Hi there, sir.
Hello, officer. How can I help you today?
Well, how can I help you? The reason I stopped you is you're following a couple of agents who requested that I make a stop on your car. What's the deal? What are you doing?
So basically, I'm an activist in the community, sir, and I'm trying to keep track of the ICE agents that are kidnapping our family members. And federal agents are here. Federal agents are here, you guys. Federal.
Oh, so you recognize they're federal agents, right?
Agents are here.
Yeah. He sounds a little panicked.
It's like, oh no.
Federal agents.
He's afraid he's going to get deported. I hope he does.
For what? They're right here. I'm scared. I don't want them to touch me. I'm talking with you, right? Can you tell them to stay back? Okay, because why are they coming over here trying to intimidate me?
I called them here because I got to find out what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
So I need you to do me a favor, though. I need you to put your phone down. You can record. Leave it recording.
I need to record this.
I understand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you for turning it off for me.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Separate your feet. Farther apart. Farther apart. Farther apart. Farther apart. There you go. Do you have any weapons on you that are going to poke me?
No, sir, I do not. No, sir, I do not.
Get Terry stop.
Okay.
You're not under arrest?
Okay, sir.
I'm just detaining you while I do my investigation.
Yes, sir. This is for my people. I'm protecting family from you mass piece of shit Nazi. You're a Nazi, that's what you are. You're a fucking Nazi. You're a Nazi. That's what you are. I'm protecting my people from you. I'm protecting my people from you fucking Nazis. You're a Nazi, that's what you are. You're a Nazi.
If the camp's open, I hope this guy's first.
You're a Nazi. You're a modern day Nazi. Stop kidnapping my people.
When he goes into the oven, I'll be like, oh wow, he was right.
What do you mean, you people?
We can cook that many cookies.
Stop kidnapping my people. Stop.
What do you mean, my people? Are you illegal? Are you an illegal?
Fuck I. Fuck I.
Someone grabbed his camera.
Fuck I. Fuck you up.
That's hilarious.
I think the ICE agent grabbed his camera.
Official Arturo.
Stay the fuck out of our name.
You motherfucker.
You can be an activist in jail.
I'm pretty sure ICE is half Hispanic.
Yeah.
Same with Border Patrol. Like, the immigration forces in the US, like half of them is like almost half Hispanic.
Yeah, but they're just traitors too, don't you know?
They're race traitors, right? Yeah, exactly. They were Jewish Nazis. Don't forget.
Turu. Damn it, now I have to go to TikTok. As opposed to the unofficial Arturu. Couldn't find this.
Oh no,
account.
24.
Okay.
ICE is 24%. But I think Border Patrol is like nearly half. And California is half fucking Hispanic, so it's like...
Stay the fuck out of...
Excuse me, probably deleted his account.
Official Arturu.
TikTok.com. No, I got it. Hang on. I've got his TikTok. There you go.
Arturu Gonzalez. I've got his thing is
He changed
Insta
it.
as
Yeah.
well.
So his Insta is Arturu. His TikTok is Arturo.
Arturo.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
private chat. There you go.
What a faggot. Share this tab instead. GoFundMe. Let's see. Help protect community patrollers. Vendors. My name is Arturo Gonzalez. I am an activist in the San Diego community, and my work has gone far beyond. Dude, if I worked at ICE, I would be like, all right, I'd be on GoFundMe looking for these GoFundMes, finding the people behind them, and then making sure they're US citizens. And if they're not, fucking arresting them and putting them into the system for deportation.
Like San Diego, right near the fucking border. Smart, man.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Posts that some may find uncomfortable are unavailable. Ooh, that may find uncomfortable. You fucking Finocchio.
Chinese faggots.
Look at this goddamn retard shit.
You fucking idiot. California was purchased, it wasn't conquered.
Your middle click, it'll open a new page.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Oh.
Negro, la migra.
Improper use of a horn.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys, we're going down National Avenue right now.
I'm sorry, if you did this to police anywhere in
I
the
would
world,
brake check that
you would
motherfucker.
get the shit kicked out of you.
The cops would
and
stop.
you would end up in fucking jail.
They would stop, get out, hands ready on the taser or the weapon, just like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to beat us down? Are you trying to stop us from moving? Right.
Like, you would get an absolute fucking beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
In the early hours of the morning, the U.S. law...
No, so he's out of jail, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, German streamer wanted to show how safe it is to celebrate New Year's with Muslim, and she got stoned.
Mit Handschuhe auf. Besser ist. Au! Au! Fuck! Au! Ah, ich habe irgendwas abbekommen. Ich habe irgendwas gegen den Kopf bekommen. Au! Ich glaube, wenn ich so 2 Meter Türsteher Schrank wäre, hätten die das nicht gemacht. Ah, schon wieder, Alter! Wichser!
There's two different people. Oh god, this fucking guy. Israeli billionaire Shlomo Kramer's New Year's resolution is to eliminate the First Amendment.
His name's actually Shlomo.
Yeah,
That's a traditional,
it's a Jewish name.
very traditional Jewish name, actually. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
How is AI, cyber warfare, shaping geopolitics right now?
So AI is going to revolutionize cyber warfare, is revolutionize cyber warfare from critical infrastructure to the fabric of society and politics and undermining it, giving unfair advantage to authoritarian governments against democratic countries. First Amendment type of...
That's already happening?
That's already happening. You're seeing the polarization in countries that allow for the First Amendment and protect it, which is great. And I know it's difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it and quickly before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need to stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government.
The government should
control the social media.
Yeah, should do that. And we
If
need
they can do that, why
to
not
educate
the news
people
stations
against
and
knives,
the news
government
papers?
needs to develop cyber defense programs that are as sophisticated as the cyber attack. Today it's a 1 to 100 ratio. And really, government are not doing this today at any rate.
Anyway, that's fucking retarded.
Deport.
Yes.
I understand his point in that there is an asymmetric advantage there because countries like China can censor their own population and maintain social cohesion, whereas at the same time they can use a democratic nation's right to speak, like of its citizens to say what they like, to cause domestic angst. But if you're willing to sacrifice free speech for that, then then why even bother? Why even bother with anything else? You might as well become an authoritarian state.
Well,
there's nothing to save. You might as well just capitulate entirely.
Yeah.
Well, he's not American.
The solution is for government to identify the sources of these cyber actors and kinetically eliminate them. What's that? What's that? All these mobile phones are in that one building. Wow.
In India.
In Kolkata. Oh, gee. Drone coming on station. Fox 5.
Sounds like killing people for speech, but whatever.
Fucking blow the fucking thing up. So.
And was he talking about the government taking control of the
government regulation of social media,
nationalizing the social media countries?
No, so when he's something, this is the thing: English not his first language. So it's clear what he's talking about is government regulation of social media, forcing social media to do what they want to do in Australia. This is normie boomer shit. Well, why do you need to be anonymous?
Yeah,
online?
but I've heard plenty of boomers say the government should own the social media. Like
that's just as fucking retarded.
Yeah, but
exactly.
The problem with that in the States is the moment it's owned by the government, the first
free speech is like, I 100% agree. Government should own the social media so that they can't censor anybody.
Oh yeah, First Amendment and all that.
That's what happened. Like the moment.
No, they won't.
Well-
That's what I'm saying. That's why that's not what he actually means.
Yeah, he means
He means
regula-
government regulation.
Yeah.
Where governments say to social media platforms, "We've passed this law that says you can't be anonymous on this platform."
Yeah, that's why he wants to change the First Amendment.
But isn't that?
No, but you don't need to change the First Amendment for that.
Well,
No,
time,
but that's
time
insane,
to
though.
limit the First Amendment in order to protect it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you'd have to
even
change
if
it.
they said in the States, even if they said you can't be anonymous, isn't there a First Amendment argument to that? Like, no, I
Yes.
want to present myself as
Abridging the freedom of
Although-
speech. It's,
Yeah.
and that's
you-
my
it-
freedom.
I'm pretty sure there is a First Amendment argument in it
Yeah,
as well.
your right to anonymity.
Also, the founders,
These pen
the
names.
founders. So what's it called? The
Federalist.
The Federalist Papers were written by Pluribus was the name, and it was written by a number of people. So, and they maintained their anonymity for a reason.
So they were all
Yeah.
just a pen name for different. It was
Yeah, it was a
Many
pen
of them were
name.
pen names. Yeah,
We allow people to say things anonymously.
yeah. You have absolute. Yeah.
All I hear is a bunch of Jewish communism. Do not forget that the kibbutzes were the Israeli left is way more communist than the left in left in America. I think actually no, it's probably about the same now. But the Israeli left was hella communist.
Yep.
Hella fucking communist. Like they have kibbutzes where people live together in communes. Like just because the Jews you see are fucking a BB. So
But yeah, anonymity is absolutely protected by the First Amendment.
yeah, well there you go.
Yeah.
So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about getting rid of anonymity online.
Yeah.
So
But the thing is, there is no anonymity online if you have control.
yeah, the government can jump through hoops and find out who you are. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have the right to use pseudonyms and things just like you would in written prose.
Yeah.
Anonymous speech is protected under the First Amendment. Absolutely.
Look, let's be fucking real.
Yeah.
If you really want to have the freedom in the West, then the solution is to cut the internet off from everybody else.
Yeah.
We have our own internet over here in the West that is that has its rules dictated by the US, and the rest of the other world can have China in it where they rule their fucking section of the internet, and never the twain shall meet.
So it's a United States intranet.
It's a Western intranet
Intranet. Okay.
where countries can choose to join, but
US rules.
under US rules. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's the only way to solve it. So without destroying everything, but they just destroy everything. Tommy Lee Jones's daughter Victoria has been found dead at 34 in a San Francisco hotel. She was the youngest of the actor's two children and had previously starred alongside him in Men in Black 2. It appears she may have suffered a medical emergency.
I think she was either 11 or 15.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. Men in Black 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2002 or 4.
Yeah, very long
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's it's fucking very young to be dying from a medical issue.
I think she was the little kid on the train when Jay.
Yeah, that would make
I think
sense.
that's who she is. She's one of the little kids on the train.
Here's the protest map for Iran. So it's not just Tehran; it's all over the fucking country.
It is popping off.
So it is popping off. So and again, it goes back to the economy is shot after the Israeli strikes on. There's leadership issues after the American strikes. There's issues of people see the regime as weak. There's water issues. Like Tehran is running out of water.
Whereabouts is the
There's-
capital on that map?
This here.
Okay.
So Tehran's running out of water, of clean water. So, yeah. I don't. You can't blame them for rising up. I wish them well. I hope they're successful. I hope they overthrow the mullahs and go back to the way they were under the Shah, even if it like not ruled by the Shah, because I think that's stupid. Because the Shah has no fucking connection to Iran anymore. But if they could pivot to a democracy, I mean, they already vote, like they already have elections. They elect a president. Now, arguably, the only people who can run for president are the people who the mullahs allow. But the infrastructure's there. By all accounts, their elections are fair in that the people get who they vote for. Not fair in that they are only allowed to vote for certain people. So, yeah, I don't see the So Trump's like, oh yeah, no, we'll have their back, but he's a bit distracted at the moment. So,
What, on his 3-hour?
On his 3-hour tour of Venezuela, yeah. His special military operation. His 3-hour special military operation. I saw a meme of, like, you know, the Simpsons bit where the dad smacks the kid and says, "That's how you do that."
Yeah.
It's like the logo of like the 150th special air assault guys, and the Russian VDV, the paratroopers, and it's just like that's how you do a helicopter invasion. Speaking of Russia, ballistic missile strikes a residence in Kharkiv, destroying a 5-story apartment building. Yeah. Bliet! People are getting BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, and breast implants from donated cadavers.
Ugh.
It's off-the-shelf fat.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I will gladly donate some.
Yeah, I've got enough for probably a dozen of them, so come get it.
Make some money. Dude, if they could do that, and you could donate fat like, you know, blood and sperm, that'd be hilarious.
Especially if you can do it all in one container.
You just get pumped in, like, just get a thing plugged in. It's like,
the question is,
you come out 10 pounds lighter.
Does it have to be my blood?
What is this? My missus just sent me a link. See, my missus just sent me this link with the question: does this seem legit to you?
Who's going into palliative?
I don't know. Obviously not me. It's probably something my missus saw on like YouTube or something. This very much feels vibe coded.
Yeah.
Are they Australian?
Oh no, it's probably not vibe coded. 2020.
Or it's using a template.
Yeah, it's definitely a template.
Private pays it. This sounds. What's the?
Contact us.
What's the? Is this an American?
There's no info about it. I don't know.
There's no about
Aging Life Care Association member. What is that?
What's the
aginglifecare.org? I've never fucking heard of this place.
What's the URL?
Lovingkindnessseniorcare.com. Who is that? DomainTools.com. Yeah, it's probably Squarespace or something like that. It'd be a template. Fucking stairs. Beware, the robots want to know how to climb stairs. Want to know how to identify stairs now. Hosted on GoDaddy, registered 2,000 days ago. Loving Kindness Senior Care. Domains by proxy, that's fucking typical. Hosted on DreamHost.
There's no Facebook associated Facebook pages or anything. No socials. No Google reviews. Yeah, it seems dodgy to me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All of it is on the same website is on the same page.
Oh, I know why she sent me this. Doria Raglan, better known as the mother of Meghan Markle, is set to become the chief executive officer of Loving Kindness Senior Care Management in the US. The Los Angeles-based company describes itself as a senior care management company.
Well,
This was back in 2020. That's very interesting.
Well, that's
old news. Get rid of it.
Copyright.
Yep. Next. Anyway. Will Smith sued by violinist Brian King Joseph for sexual harassment.
Will has always been zesty.
Brian King Joseph, a professional violinist, has filed a sexual harassment complaint against Will Smith and his company. The lawsuit details an alleged incident in which Joseph discovered evidence of a sexual threat of violence in his hotel room while working on the Smiths based on a true story 2025 tour. A lawyer for Smith cited the allegations as false, baseless, and reckless.
All those years.
My wife said there was something. So it details an alleged traumatic series of events in March 2025 amid Smith's tour, in which Joseph claims that he discovered that someone had entered his Las Vegas hotel room with no sign of forced entry. Evidence of a sexual threat of violence allegedly include a handwritten note reading, "Brian, I'll be back, just us," with a heart with a drawn heart and signed Stone F, as well as wipes, a beer bottle, a red backpack, and a bottle of HIV medication with another individual's name, an earring, and a hospital discharge paperwork belonging to a person unbeknownst to Joseph. This sounds like someone was in the wrong room.
I don't know.
And he's
sounds
gone.
sus.
Christ. He feared that an unknown individual would sabotage his room to engage in sexual acts with him. That's pretty fucking thin. That's pretty fucking thin.
Will Smith is a booty warrior. We all knew.
Who was the other individual's name? And was it someone whose last name started with F? Like, what the fuck? It feels like the wrong room. Ugh.
Yes.
Speaking of free speech, this is the Lieutenant Governor of
Florida.
Here's the longer clip. We'll just play the longer clip.
Yeah.
Right, like you mentioned, some of the younger students that were a part of the LGBT crowd that talked about how they support Hamas.
That's right.
What they don't understand is those people would be very violent to them.
And then some.
And then some. But the reason those students or those younger people might think that way is because they haven't been over there and experienced it.
Well, and we protect their right to free speech. But here's a critical thing. You have a right to free speech, but you don't have the right to harm other people with your word. And you don't have the right to say things that have really negative, really horrible meanings.
I'm harmed by this.
False.
I'm going to sue you.
No, we're not doing that. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Define
sorry,
harm.
Jay, you are wrong.
Define harm.
So
wrong.
You are
Way.
wrong.
Yeah.
You have an absolute right to say hurty words.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 1 bajillion%.
Now, if the words you say are hurty and someone takes actions because you've told them to, and that becomes a hurty action, that's a different story. But hurty words.
Excitement's different.
If your words are, "I support this terrorist organization, and here's some money," then we may have moved into crime zone.
Or
Well,
if
yeah,
they're-
because of the money.
But
or
then
if
there's an
they're
action involved as well.
or if they're hurty falsehoods and you stuff.
Well, there's providing aid and comfort to the enemy.
Yeah. Then there's all defamation and all that. But generally speaking, yes, you get to say hurty words. Yes.
Yes, 100% disagree with the Lieutenant Governor
You can call people faggots.
on this, and this is a shit take.
Mm-hmm.
Even the lieutenant governor, you can call him a faggot.
Yeah.
And look, there's one of those things that I don't like that DeSantis has done is the oh, if you say shit about Israel,
You have the absolute right to say shit about
it's
it.
like yeah, I don't like.
Don't have to like.
I think people are retarded, but I have the right to call them retarded, and they have the right to say retarded shit.
One half.
This sounds like the Soviet attempts to water down the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Yeah.
No, it's just.
Mikeni says, you do have a right to say things that are offensive. You cannot control the way others perceive it. I'm so sick of these fucking bullshit politicians that want to police everyone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And look, for the anti-Semitism, yada yada. If you think this stops anti-Semitism, I have a fucking bridge to sell you. This does not stop anti-Semitism.
It just pushes it underground.
It pushes it underground, and it makes it seem more like, ooh, it's not the. Why can't you question the Jews? Like the number of people who are like, wait, why aren't I allowed to question the Holocaust in these countries? Why is it illegal? That doesn't seem right. That seems suspicious. Like there should be no fucking laws against asking questions. Like ask a fucking way. If you have doubts, have your doubts.
There are stupid questions.
Someone will correct you.
There are stupid questions.
So
you're allowed to ask them.
Yeah. Because I'm tired of people glazing Florida as a free state when they're just as bad as leftists at policing hurdy words. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're just as bad as leftists, but yeah, I get what you mean. Calls for circumcision safeguards after baby's death.
How about a
ban? Yeah, I'm fine with a ban.
I'm a victim of it. Just ban the fucking.
I'm sorry to my Jewish friends. Tough.
Yeah. Just ban it.
Islam allows female genital mutilation, and that's not allowed. That's not being Islamophobic. We have moved on.
We have laws against that, don't we?
Coroner has warned that further babies could die unless government introduces regulations of non-therapeutic male circumcision following the death of a 6-month-old baby in West London. Non-therapeutic circumcision, blah, 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 blah. Mohammed Adisam Abamad was circumcised on 12th of February 2023 by a circumciser who had been recommended by his parents and requested by them to perform this procedure on their son. Baby began showing symptoms of illness 3 to 4 days later and was taken to hospital on February 19th and died the same day.
So it wasn't even done in a hospital?
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, he got streptococcus and died. Yes.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
So, yeah, outright ban.
Yep. I understand.
Female genital mutilation is bad. So is male genital mutilation.
There's a medical reason. Like, I mean, if you had a
there are medical reasons. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that would be it. So
just don't fucking do it.
Yeah, I gotta go answer.
I've got 10 minutes left. A German hacker known as Martha Root dressed as a pink Power Ranger and deleted a white supremacist dating website live on stage. This happened during the recent CCC conference. Martha had infiltrated the site, ran her own chatbot, her. Here's the lovely lady. And ran her own chatbot. Of course, it's a raging leftist because all of the hackers are raging fucking leftists.
At least take the helmet off. God damn.
Also using a Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Police authorities in Berlin are informing residents about a partial power outage as darkness falls across the German capital. McKinney has a based take. No doctor should be able to permanently mutilate a child's body without it being necessary to save their life.
Yep.
Circumcision and pruning should have to wait until the age of consent. Yes. Unless it's medically necessary.
To save their life.
That's how they get around it. Yeah, to save their life, then
yeah, that's the problem. Back in the 80s.
It's more convenient.
Back in the 80s, our parents were brainwashed.
They have to look like their dad.
Ugh.
No, we were just... Our parents were just
parachutist gets caught in the field goal netting.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, holding up the field goal.
The wire, that fucking almost invisible fucking wire that's running there.
Goal!
Oh! Lucky he didn't get clotheslined.
Oh, that's all right. That's not a big fall.
Yeah, he's landing.
It would suck.
That would suck, absolutely, but... Yeah, there we go. That's probably 4 meters. Enough to damage your ankles, but not enough to break anything severely. Unless you landed like a retard. Average breast size / BMI. So Norway C to D with an average BMI of 27.2. Where's the biggest titties with the lowest BMI?
Well, it's listed in breast size, I believe.
It is listed in breast size, but I want to like.
So go up to the biggest breast size and.
Norway, biggest breasts.
Poland, 26.2. Sweden B to C.
So B. Where's the C start? Denmark. Upward. Denmark and upward, and the biggest out of that is the US.
Yeah, but you want the lowest of this. You want these, like these two. You want this and this.
Right. So
It's
C,
no, Denmark.
C is actually Australia. Denmark, sorry. Denmark. 24 and a half. Yeah.
This
Okay.
I feel like this is bullshit. None of this is useful data because American cup sizes are relative to band size. Despite the letter 48D is actually a cup size. It's actually smaller than a 34B. Men liking and sharing this size of post should be assumed to have never went bra shopping with. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
true.
Also, well, I've gone bra shopping with the missus and two daughters. So and the missus at the same time. It doesn't. We don't measure them like that. The 34 is inches. We use shirt sizes. So
What was
it's a different
the number one?
Norway
27. Okay, so
C or D. So they have a CD average.
So a 5'2" woman at 28 BMI is 153 pounds, and at 5'8" is 184.
It's a big
At a
bitch.
BMI of 28.
It's a big bitch.
And at 26, 5'2" is 142, and 5'8" is 171.
Jeweler and AK diamond owners was arrested by NYPD after assaulting and spitting on a popular diamond district jeweler. I don't care. I'm almost out of time. And finally, stash spots in New York City. The Sheriff's Joint Compliance Task Force conducted an administrative inspection in the Bronx where they discovered hidden passageways used to hide and distribute illegal cannabis.
Joint compliance.
Inspection resulted in a seizure of 74.9 pounds total THC products.
Nice.
Arrests were made at this location. Holy fuck!
That's a big
That
tray.
extends a lot.
That is great!
This is why America has such fucking crazy building codes. So that you can't hide shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's cool ass. Anyway, closed group. That's it. All done.
We did it.
Thank
Yay.
you, as always, with 5 minutes to
The
get
first
5 minutes to
this year.
spare. Actually, it didn't
Well,
matter
actually-
because I could have.
Actually, no, because you restarted.
Yeah, secondly, there's a second this year. So there's 2 episodes in one. Anyway.
Hey.
Thank you, gentlemen, as always. Thank you, chat, for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year once again.
Happy New
And I'm
Year.
sure there will be more news next week. Thank you,
yes.
and good night. Have a great week.
Bye,
Later
everyone.
all.